Neecee Lexy, unleash the power of your creativity. Good morning, class. So today we are going to be talking about the Introduction to Digital Marketing class presented by Neecee Lexy. I know for some of you guys have already attended this class, so because we did it last time, but now I am re-recording it to be able to share with you guys again. So let's start it with what digital marketing is all about and things like that. So who am I? Neecee Lexy. I'm a Canadian digital marketer, Google product trainers, content creator, blogger, entrepreneur, as well as a podcaster. And I also, my focus is to build a digital opportunities for a lot of you guys, especially for those who are aspire to be a digital marketer, and for those who already have businesses or music artists and want to be able to leverage some of the knowledge that we have with regards to digital marketing on how they can leverage their platform, increase revenue, generate leads, and things of that nature. So let's get into the presentation for the day. So the agenda for the day is what is digital marketing, the key components of digital marketing, the benefits of digital marketing, as well as creating and optimizing social media platforms. And then we're going to be also discussing about the content strategy, engagement and community building. And we would also be talking about building trust and authority, monetizing strategies, and some case studies and success stories. So these are basically some things that we're going to be sharing on today's lesson. And I hope you have your pen and paper so that way you can get started and take notes as well. So let's start with initially what is digital marketing. So digital basically means anything that you can see or hear from an electronic device such as TV, mobile, a smartphone, and computers, and podcasts or radio. And when it comes to marketing, marketing means to understand the needs of consumers and provide the products or services accordingly. So since you know that definition of what digital is and what marketing is, so the combination of two basically what it means. It's a marketing approach through the digital medium. So why should you care about digital marketing in general? So there is an estimate about 1.14 billion people around the world are purchasing goods online, and 63% of shopping acquisitions actually begin online, and then 71% of consumers are more likely to purchase from brands that they follow on social media. So that basically gives you a reason as to why you should have a social media account and why you should be focusing heavily on optimizing towards digital marketing approach with your business or with your brand or music or anything of that nature. So the next step is how it differs from traditional marketing. So traditional marketing, as we all know, is a one-way communication. What that means, you can use TV, you can use radio, print, and convey the message passively to the audience. And with traditional marketing, it has a limited target audience. So lack of precise audience targeting uses generalized messaging. And one thing is like also has a tangible material, so it could be like a physical material such as like flyers, billboards, focusing on visual appealing designs and to capture attention. And also it's hard to measure traditional marketing because measuring the impact of traditional marketing can be challenging to maintain a difficult in order to determine your ROI, because once, let's say, you put a billboard at Times Square or Young and Dundas or things like that, you don't know how many people actually have seen the ad, and as a result of them seeing the ad, how many of them actually went to your store and purchased a product, or how many of them actually listen to your music on download. So a lot of people will be passing by. So it's just a matter of like hit and miss kind of like approach of marketing. Whereas when we're talking about digital marketing, we're talking about the two-way interactions. So two-way communication through platforms such as social media, fostering like engagements and conversions. So one thing about digital marketing is that it has a niche targeting. So it's highly specific to the audience. Targeting is possible, and you can tailor the message based on demographic, behavior, and interest. You'll be able to like see, is it like, do you want a younger audience, you want an older audience, where are they located, the geographic and things of that nature. So it's more precise when it comes to targeting. And then the digital content is that the content creation is a key for like blogging, podcasts, video ads, social media posting, and things like that. And one thing about digital marketing is that it has advanced analytic. So the analytic has a robust data of tracking and analyzing, like provide insight into effectiveness of the campaign. We will be able to determine whether our campaign is working or not. And with Google, usually we have like about 14 days learning periods. And during those learning period, we can gather enough data. We'll be able to know whether it's working or it's not working. So that is why it's very important for you to be able to move from traditional marketing to digital marketing, because it's more cost effective and also have the data for you to determine your ROI. So next is the key component of digital marketing. Yes, it is possible to earn a six-figure income from digital marketing career. So you can tap into like search engine optimization, which is like in short, it's called SEO. You can also become a digital social media marketing strategist. You can also become a content strategy, email marketing, pay per click, which is PPC or Facebook ads, and then you can also do influencer marketing or affiliate marketing. All of these are basically part of the digital marketing and how you can also earn a comfortable income when you wanted to tap into a career for digital marketing. So you might wonder, like, what is the benefit of digital marketing? So the benefit is that it has a wider reach and audience targeting, and it also like cost effectiveness compared to like traditional marketing. And the most important part of digital marketing that I love the most is the real time engagements and feedback. So you don't have to waste so many days and time to be able to determine whether your billboard worked or not. The data itself will tell you, and then from the data, you can use educated guests to be able to determine how you can move forward to optimize your campaigns and enhance the performance better. So the next step is building a strong online presence. So how do you do that? So when it comes to building a strong online presence, is that you choose the right platform for your audience targeting. So it could be Instagram, Facebook, LinkedIn, Pinterest, TikTok, YouTube, Snapchat, X, Act. Um, and then you can also create a compiling bios and profile pictures. So whenever you have any of these mediums, tell your story. Tell what do you do and why do you do it, and why should people buy from you, and why should people follow you. So all of these compiling bios and pictures and medium that you're sharing on your social media platform will be able to influence people to actually follow you or purchase your product. And then one thing you have to make sure that when you have multiple social media platforms, try to be consistent. Don't have like a consistent branding across the board, so that way whatever mediums they go to, they will be able to recognize your brand. And for some of you guys already know this, a lot of times I'm using a lot of neutral colors, where it's the brown color, the black, and things like that, and then also my logo. So that kind of gives you already like, if you come to my YouTube to listen to my training, or if you go into my Instagram, you will see a consistent of branding that is happening across the board. So that's basically what I mean. And an aesthetic for your brand across all the social media will help you to have that strong brand presence. Next, it's content strategy. So content is a powerful medium to telling your story, your brand. The importance of valuable and relevant content. Types of content, it could include images, text, video, blogs, infographic, and audio posts. So as you all know that I also do podcasts. So through my podcast, I'm able to share an audio based content, and then from the video itself, I have the video cast and some of the shows that I run on Thursdays and Fridays. So these are some content that I produce through video casts, and then also the written component on my website, which is the blog. So planning a content calendar is very powerful, so that way we'll be able to know when you're posting and how frequently, so your audience actually know when you're releasing material. So for example, you have the Facebook studio, you can schedule content for Instagram and Facebook. It is through the Meta Studio now. And then also you can use Hootsuite, where you can schedule content for Twitter and also Instagram. And then you can also do teamwork, other mediums that you can available for you to be able to use effectively and have a content planner. Next is the engagements and community building. So responding to emails and messages is super important, and encouraging discussions and interactions, and also trying to collaborate with partners and other influencer within your industry, so that way you can have a cross promotion across the board. And as you can see in this screen here, I have been really consistent with replying to comments and messages, and sometimes engaging with my community on Facebook. And as you can see, my reel, it says that The reel was popular this past week and has reached about 4.8K plays and 81 likes. So try to create more. Even Facebook will encourage you to create more reels. So as you notice, reel has also been really powerful in kind of improving and in my my presence in Facebook, as well as some of the real short videos that we have on YouTube. So these are very, very great things to start testing out. um Third step is, let's talk about monetizing social media followers. So now that you have created an account, you have a strong presence on social media, how can you monetize these social media followers? So earning from followers, so monetizing a strategy. So we all know, for example, Cristiano Ronaldo, he is one of the best soccer player in the world. No argument there. So a big influence on his own personal brand. And I remember that when he actually joined the Al Nasser football team for the Saudi Arabia, their Instagram account was around 860,000 followers. Upon announcement of his joining in that team, it ranked up now up to 18.1 million followers. So that is a powerful way for them now to be able to monetize that account, if this was a personal account, because of the numbers of followers that they have gained as a result of your of your following ability, and also his strong personal brand just being part of that team. And as we all know from data statistics, that about 2.9 billion dollars have been earned through influencer total revenue in 2022, and that estimate is actually expected to go up to 7.3 billion dollars for earning for 2027. So this is just earning that are coming out of influencers who have a strong numbers of followers online. And as we all know earlier, that when I mentioned that 71% of consumer buying decisions are influenced by social media. So that's a global data for market size in terms of revenue. And I would say this number looks pretty hefty if you really want to tap into utilizing your followers to be able to capture from some of these revenue that influencers are gathering. Next thing you all to know is that you wanted to create a strong personal branding. So as we all know, the Kardashian, they're one of the examples that I would say when it comes to, like, having a strong social media presence and monetizing their social media personal brand to be able to earn and make a lot of brands name for themselves. So that's just basically an example I'm dropping there. And then another thing on how to make money online is you could do sponsor posts, and you can also do brand partnership. You reach out to different brands and try to do the sponsor posts for them, especially if you have a strong followers, and then some of these followers kind of follow under the demographic. You can actually have a media kit and send an email sent to these brands and mentioning as to how they can be able to leverage from your audience and your followers, and what benefit would they have, a mutual benefit that you both can have. And then you can start doing brand partnerships and sponsor posts, and they would actually pay you for that. Next is the affiliate marketing and product promotion. So when it comes to affiliate marketing, there's a lot of websites and a lot of companies that actually do affiliate marketing. Like, for example, there's Amazon, there is the TubeBuddy, there is you can name it. Every time when you go into any website like a bigger platform, try to go scroll all the way down in their page. Once you have seen that they have an affiliate marketing, sign up for it, and then you'll be able to basically leverage by doing a product promotion, and then put all these links, and then you can generate revenue from that. Next is, I would say, also selling your digital products or your physical products, and then offer online courses or consultation services, especially if you're really, really, really good at what you're doing. Whether it could be hair, it could be personal training, it could be digital marketing. Try to leverage some of these skills, and also you can generate your own revenue. On some of my earning that comes for me, I'm a YouTube partner. I have the TubeBuddy, the podcast, as well as Google AdSense, and then also have my e-com, which is I sell shoes and t-shirts and things like that. You can actually go to my website at www.neeceelexy.com/shop, and you'll find all my merchandise over there. The other thing is, like, working as a digital marketer. So you can actually complete a training for Google certificate from the skill shops that exceed lms.com. So, or you can also do a Facebook ads training or join a 3 month boot camp for training for digital marketing course. You can earn from 60 to 120 a year as an accounting strategist or as a strategist for PPC. So some of the topics that also included for that certificate is the Google Ads, it's Grow with Google, it's Google for Education, Google Marketing Platform, Google Analytics, and Google My Business. On any of these certificates are going to be beneficial, and you're going to be a subject matter expert within those platforms. So it's really beneficial for you to be able to go in there and actually learn about these, and so you can leverage your career in digital marketing. So where do you start? When it comes to digital marketing, like where do you start? As I said, is if you are already having a strong presence online and you want to be able to leverage that, so I would say building a trust and authority. So have a consistent and authentic communication, share your expertise and insight, and also provide a value to your followers. That's how you can be able to start gaining that trust and authority. And then once you have established that, you wanted to use your passion slash your skills to create your brand. Okay, the most time personal brand is a mixture of your passion and a skill. If you fake this one, people will notice. Most companies do not last 2 to 3 years because they are focusing on generating money and scaling really fast. However, your client is not just about a catch up to speed or trust you yet. So how would you want to spend why would they want to spend money in your brand if you're not able to tell your strong personal brand and you don't actually offer them benefit? So if you're passionate about something and you have a very very expert skill on it, you can create that brand and they will know the authenticity behind it. Try not to fake this one. um who are you is also another great thing. So it all comes down to people do business with people they know and trust. So you need to start asking yourself the tough questions. Besides your name, who are you? In one or two sentence, what do you contribute to grants and impactful figure in your industry or your market? What do people praise you for? What are you good at for? So all of this stuff, if you're able to answer, you can utilize those knowledge and those skills to create your personal brand and to create that business idea that you wanted to have and leverage and provide some impactful meaning to your industry. Lastly, I would say also bet on your skills. So what are your skills and experience? So you might have like job experience. Like for me, I have experience in digital marketing for the past 8 years. And then some of my skills, I'm really good at graphic designing. I'm really good at designing and content creation. So I mix the two to be able to create what I have today. So what are some of my career goals and aspiration? So what do you want to do with the skills that you have? Like what are you aspired to? So if you're able to answer these questions, you can definitely start to map up and kind of like create some things. And then what do you want to be known for? So if you want to leave a legacy today, what does that legacy look like and how do you want to harness those legacy? And then what are my strengths? So each and every one of us, we have a strong strength in something. For me, I would say having the ability to generate from ideation to creating a brand just from an idea. So for your strength, you might be really a good writer, or you might be a really good public speaker, or you might be really 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 good at cooking or really good at something. So whatever that strength is that you have, trying to leverage that and then build that skills around it and improve on it, and basically become that person that people go to when they need your knowledge for it. Okay, so next, I would say when it comes to a full tutorial on how to earn from Facebook or via Facebook monetization, I'm going to be sharing my tips on how I got into the YouTube monetization and how I start earning. And then also I will discuss later on how I got a job at the Google vendor and also any tech companies that you could do within 4 weeks, in the next video that I'm going to be releasing. So if you have any question, feel free to email me. You can also go to my website at www.neeceelexy.com. And for those who actually attended this class with me on the Google Meet last time, feel free to complete that survey for your gift. And I will see you guys next time. Have a great one. Take care. Bye.
yes, I'm on it. I just wanna be iconic. Sipping on a gin and tonic, got me going off when I'm on this topic, yeah. If I ever play out